Hey, yo, what up? Vegas, YouTube, what's going on? Yeah, man. So we're here today. We're gonna prove, right? We're gonna prove that women today really do not need men. And if you guys are familiar with my channel, BCW, shout out to No Captivity with Freezing gave me that name. But if you're familiar with the Black Community Whistleblower, you guys know what I'm getting at. All right, so I got something I want to show you, basically on how these chicks could do it by themselves today, and they don't need us, and that's just what it is today, fellas. I don't understand why everybody is so upset to try to prove to women that they need us. Why are you letting this bother you? Why are you letting this get to your head? Why are you tripping out over this? They got this, dog. They got this, right? You know, sometimes you got to come to a point where you just let a person show you what they could do. You got to give them a shot. You got to give them a shot. You got to let them step up to the plate. See if they score. All right. Now, I want to show you this one particular lady. She's got a channel. She's going to show us a chick from her channel. Look at this. This is a really a pretty lady, man. Beautiful black lady. This is nice. Let's see what she got to say.
So make sure you go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Here we go.
To all new mothers, do not let that baby daddy sign that birth certificate. I don't give a
Pause it because I want you to look at the lady on the screen. This woman is batshit crazy. All right. The woman who's running the channel right there, the pretty feminine looking woman. Her face is distorted like that because she can't believe what the fuck she's seeing. Most women who have a feminine bone in their body or they were raised with some form of respect, they get disturbed when they see wild bitches. Yeah, this is a wild bitch on the left. Okay, let's get back into it.
husband or not. He could sign over his rights to his mother without your knowledge, and he has the right. He signed a birth certificate. He could get food stamps, Section 8, anything, because he signed a birth certificate. You could bring the baby over there just for an hour. I'm coming to pick my baby up. No, you're not. This is my baby. Go get the out of my face. What you gonna do? Call the police? It's mine. Who can tell you? Go to court for it. Yeah, you gonna hate them words.
How many of y'all got a crazy batshit nut broad like this right now? This is now I want you guys to think back to when these broads say, "Oh, men ain't there, men is this, men that," and then how the fuck do you co-parent with a motherfucker like this? Me? I I can't. I punch this bitch in her face. it would have been ugly. By the grace of God, thank you. I have two children by the same woman. I started my family at 36 years old, kid. I started it with a solid job. You understand? 36. Two kids by the same woman, and I married her. Didn't go well, but at least I tried. I wanted to be able to tell my kids, daddy tried, man. But for you dudes that got a bitch like this pregnant, I feel sorry for you, man. And I understand why some men leave. Because you gotta understand, it's really with a chick like this, it really becomes a situation where do you keep coming around this broad and dealing with this shit and risk your freedom, risk seeing your child ever again? You know, because some dudes don't come around a chick because she incites him and makes him wanna break her fucking jaw, right? So some dudes are actually like, you know what, man, I'm gonna leave this bitch alone. I'm gonna come back around, see if she changed in like a few months, man. I'm gonna come back around for kid birthday. So sometimes when y'all niggas don't see the child's father for months and he comes back around during the holiday, that guy comes back around during the holiday, birthday, Christmas. You're like, he ain't seen his son all year, even pop up around his birthday. Yeah, because you are insufferable. He figures maybe since it's a holiday or a birthday, you would chill the fuck out, let him see the kid, spend time with the kid, and then gradually get back into it. You know what I'm saying? But you broads don't understand that. This is a very pivotal moment in this dream. How can I mark this? But yeah, a lot of men have to struggle with, damn, I want to see my son, but this bitch make me want to choke her the fuck out, you know. And a lot of them have to make that decision, and a lot of them make the decision of self-preservation. If I stick around this bitch, I'm gonna fucking uh, take her out, and I'll never get to see my son. So let me stay away for a little bit. Let's see, this started around 7 months. All right. So when you see this woman advising other broads not to let the child's father sign a birth certificate, first of all, you don't have control over that. But the fact that you think you do and that you would tell bitches to try that,
We got us the gun line. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
you crossing the gun line. That's a controlling chick that you will be fucked up with for the next 18 years, dog. Let's see what else this fucker got to say.
Anything happens, yeah. He could hold the baby hostage if he wanted to. He's on the birth certificate. He's the father. You try to call the police, and they're gonna tell you to take it to court. I'm getting my baby back. Well, I don't care. No. Once he signed that birth certificate, girl, you might as well give up. Give up. Oh, he's not allowed to see him. He's not allowed to get him. He catch you with that baby, he could snatch him.
Here's the thing, right? Why do bitches fuck niggas like that they think would do shit like that, bro? Snatch the baby and all that. Why would a dude? Yeah, why y'all fuck with these broads, man? Sorry. Why y'all fuck with these broads, man? Bitches are crazy. and they're gonna get you in a situation. They're either gonna make you homeless, you ain't gonna be able to pay your rent and buy a sandwich in the same fucking day. They're selfish, man. And the crazy part is that the Bible talk about these type of bitches today. That's the scary part. You get a chance, look up that Proverbs 7 one. That shit is bananas, right?
Okay, am I the only one lost? So she's saying, I'm trying to like comprehend what is she saying. So she's telling young mothers, do not let the baby fathers sign the birth certificate because he has rights as a father.
What the are you talking about?
Is that what I'm hearing? That he
Please don't scroll. Listen to me. My name is Hiba from Gaza, and I'm supposed to be studying for my medical school.
Bye.
would have rights as the father because he signed the birth certificate of his child, the same rights that the mother would have. So don't let him sign the birth certificate so that he doesn't have rights to his child. What man in his right mind who has a child wouldn't want to sign a birth certificate for his child? This is the ratchicity that happens. This is the low vibrational wave.
Shout out to ratchicity. Shout out to that new word, ratchicity. I like that, love. Ratchicity. The ratchicity of these bitches.
That a lot of these women are working on. This is the type of time that they're on. This is some ghetto mentality-ish. This is bottom of the barrel-ish right here. But see, this is coming from the women. This is the women speaking. This is what women are telling other women. So as a woman who goes out and gets pregnant by a man, has a baby for a man, you don't want, first off, clearly you're not married, but she said married or not. So if you're married, you're not supposed to let the father of your child sign the birth certificate because you're afraid that he might have equal rights as you would when it comes to a parent. These are the women who say the men are deadbeats and they don't want to be a part of these children's lives and they checked out and left y'all, when these women are clearly saying, oh, don't let that man sign the birth certificate because you don't want to give him rights to the child. You
100% correct. These are the same women saying that you ain't coming around, you the deadbeat dad, and this, and that. That's not always the case. Fun fact: if they had a system where men had to give consent to have their child born, there would not be as many single mothers out here. All, these men don't want all these kids out here. This chick out here, 4, 3, 4, 5 different baby daddies. These niggas don't want you to have a baby. They was just trying to get some pussy. Yeah. And some women will argue, well, you know what happens when you have sex unprotected. That's a disingenuous statement because we know damn well every time you have sex, you don't want to have a baby. But being that there's an incentive, whether you have it or not, there's no repercussions that you immediately feel. You don't give a fuck. That's just like some ratchet bum bitch mentality right there. And women are not capable of making correct decisions when it comes to having a baby under good conditions. Women are not capable of making the decision to have a baby under good conditions. Right? Bitch could be working at Walmart. She could be working at Amazon. Fucking Wingstop or some shit. Y'all too fucked. He like, yo, you work at Wingstop. I work at fucking Walmart stocking shit. We shouldn't have this baby. And you know what I think it is? I think women think that men get a stipend every month or something for being a man. They think like magically they're gonna get like thousands of dollars a month from these broke motherfuckers. Then when they go to court and this nigga got to pay $300, she tight. but she has one up on him. That listen, they don't want to be equal to you. This is a breakdown because they don't want to be equal to you. They want to be above you in every situation so that they can talk shit. The truth of the matter is, women are some lazy motherfuckers. They don't want to push that hard. The majority don't want to push that hard, work that hard, really get out there to get their shit. Because if they did, society standards wouldn't be where they're at. If women legit wanted to get out there and get it and take care of themselves, they would not be requiring men to pay their bills, to pay for their babysitter, to pay for their makeup, to pay their rent. Pay your rent. Pay your rent. We're gonna talk about this. Do you know who gets their rent paid? Mistresses. Mistresses get their rent paid, their car note paid, get flown out. Because that is for rich niggas. He takes a business trip, he goes to Miami, he goes to Colorado, wherever the fuck he goes, he'll fly his mistress out, stay up in the hotel so he can smash while he's out on his business trip. He'll try to stay a whole week. The shit is probably 2 days. He'll try to stay to Friday to fucking Sunday. Friday to the next Sunday. Like, yeah, babe, I gotta be out there a week. We're gonna get out there early. So that's not for you regular bitches. You guys are requiring things that is not for you. Random bitches don't get rent paid, car notes paid, hair and nails done. Random bitches don't get three, four, five, $600 dinner dates. Those types of those types of dates are reserved for the misses. What we have today is a high population of prostitutes who want wife and mistress privileges. Do you understand? Rent getting paid and all that, flown out, mistress. Expensive ass dinner, stay at home wife, staying at home and all that, wife. You bros got to switch it up and be either one of those. That's not for a random bitch who get a stink ass weave and come outside and no, that's not for you. You don't deserve that. Men, you need to wise the fuck up. These bitches is gonna get what they could get while they could get it, and it's you who's falling victim to this shit. I want to show you this here. We're gonna take it here. Let me see. All right, y'all don't do this shit for these bros. All right. So, you want to direct your attention to something. You probably can't see it, but don't worry about it. I'll read it to you. These fucking cookies. Uh, in contrast to the Proverbs 31 woman, that's a dope ass chick, right? The Proverbs 7 woman is a prototypical wild thing, right? She's rowdy, has lost her moorings, meaning morals, right? Deciding she's going to make her own decisions about how to live her life. about her sexuality, about how she interacts with men. All right. Uh, let's see here. Back it up. I think it's 5. All right. Proverbs 7, right? Is a chapter in the Bible that warns against the dangers of these bitches. Right? Verse 5 says, "Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love." Right? It goes, a woman wearing prostitute's clothing meets a young man, kisses him, and tells him she has peace offerings and has come to seek him out. She's described as loud, stubborn, and disrespectful. And she doesn't stay at home, but instead waits in the streets for men. You know how the bitches be like, we outside, we outside. There's one particular one, I think it might be the King James joint, that says her feet never stay at home. Bitches always in the streets, dog. Always outside. We outside. Yeah. Them bitches. Stay away from them. All right. I feel sorry for any of you who got this type of broad pregnant, and she's in your life for the next 18 years. Got a nigga on child support. And the funny thing about that is you got motherfuckers in their 60s still paying child support. Their kid is like 40 years old, 35 years old, grown ass woman, grown ass man. They still paying child support. You know why? These are some dudes who maybe they quit their job or whatever for whatever reason they couldn't pay, and you thought you could get away from it. That shit is, you owe the government money. Yeah, that's why you get interest on that shit. Yeah, they want their money. They get their cut out of that. Especially you got bum bitch. Yeah, they want their cut because for every dollar that judge ordered you to pay, the federal government gives that judicial fund or whatever 66 cents per dollar. Who the latest nigga? Iman Schubert, right? They got to pay $8,000 a month. Out of that $8,000 a month, the judicial fund is getting $1,100 every month for the next 10, 15 years, however old their kids are. You subtract that. Subtract that, right? So they want their money, dog. Now this broad done got 4 houses. You don't you don't even need 4 houses. How the fuck did you get all 4 houses? I had to really go check, do the investigation, search the net, scrub the net. Yeah, four, 4 homes with a 7-figure payout and $8,000 a month. And she at the Soul Train Music Awards acting like a fucking dyke. You got, bro. You got. Them bitches that's outside, loud, rowdy, that's not a chick for you, B. You need you a nice, quiet bitch. Yeah. You need you a nice, quiet bitch. Y'all running it up. These hoes.
Only want to have the rights. What if you're a deadbeat mother and he needs to take custody of that child to put that child in a better environment, his child in a better environment, take him from you because you're not fit fit, not saying her, but in general, maybe there's some situations where the mothers aren't fit to raise that child and the fathers want to take the children. Oh, they're advising you, oh, don't put him on a birth certificate. Don't let him sign a birth certificate because he'll have rights to the baby just in case you're unfit and he needs to take that child to try to give that child a better life. That's what it sounds like to me. Someone said in the comments of this video, that she want all the Section 8 and all the food stamps to herself. She don't want him to be able to get anything to help with the child. But these are the same women who complain about the men not helping with the children. This is why this stuff will give you a head spin. You be confused and lost and not understanding what these women want. This is why I say this is some ghetto ratchicity. This is the most ghettoest ratchet stuff that I've seen in quite some time. And I grew up seeing this type of ratchicity, but oh my God, it's still happening. And women like to talk about low vibrational men and low vibrational this and bottom of the barrel. What do you call this? No shade to the woman. I don't know her. It's not.
Man, fuck that. Fuck that dirty bitch, man. Y'all probably don't know, but I drag bitches like that. I drag them. As a matter of fact, let's go check this motherfucker out. What is that shit called? Pretty ass. Y I R I. Pretty ass Y I R I. Let me see. There we go. Well, let's go look at this ratchet right here. Let's see what else we could find. Let's see if we could find out what type of person she is. Let's see. Here we go. That's her. 30,000 followers. That means she got 30,000 ratchet bitches following her. Let's see.
I swear to God, if I wasn't pregnant, girl, I would do 20 rounds off and backflips. 20 of them. That's how mad I get, girl. I am that athletic, girl. Girl. I swear to God, if I wasn't pregnant.
Y'all niggas is wild. I could just imagine a nigga. There gotta be some real fucking crazy ass nigga with fucking dirty Air Force One type wearing ass. I can't see a respectable man impregnating this fucking thought demon right here, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me here. You gotta be kidding me here. What else we got here? Let's see.
Tattoos from your neck that drop down to your ankle. Top in the rain.
Oh my God.
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty.
Ratchet bitches. Ratchet.
I don't play with not nan nigga. I'm not finna be under nobody administration. That goes for any motherfucker. I'm not about to be under nobody administration. Bitch, I'm not in school, hoe. When we was in school, I was under nobody administration. I don't play with not nan nigga. I'm not finna be under nobody administration. That goes for any motherfucker. I'm not about to be under nobody administration.
Yeah, that's that Proverbs 7 bitch right there. The fuck, excuse me, Lord. The Bible talk about that shit, though. Every time I see some shit talking about these broads from the Bible, you on TikTok and you see something, you be like, yo, man, they were talking about this shit hundreds of years ago, and we see it today. I'm like, damn, man, please don't let everything in that book be true, dog. Please don't let everything in that book be true. I don't want to see the stuff that's in that book be. I don't want to see it. Nope. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So this broad, somebody impregnated her, man. One of you niggas got this thing pregnant. What is this?
Dressing her mama, dressing her mama, dressing her mama. Let me tell y'all something. For all these older motherfuckers, a mammy could be fucked up. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. The child is always right. Always listen to your motherfucking child. Anybody, any parent, I don't give a fuck how anybody feel. Always listen to your fucking child. A child will never fucking lie. Child knows what the fuck going on. My mama, dressing her mama. There's a prime example of real motherfucking shit. My mama Chastity, she low down dirty, and ain't no such thing as your daughter can be jealous of you. Mothers is jealous of their daughters, which I learned from you, Hope. I learned everything from you. I learned all your ways. I learned from you. And you get mad because I learned? You get mad. I got mama problems. I sure do. Because I fuss and I fight my mama. I sure the fuck do. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I'm not saying I'm not fucking wrong for fighting her. And right now we're at the tribe and tribulations. Why? It's wartime. Y'all ain't never watched Warwick? Go watch it. Why? You're dressing her mama. Dressing her.
I forgot about the woman that raised her. Obviously, there wasn't no daddy there, but we just heard about her motherfucking mama, right? So I'll say this is like 30. So we just heard her mention her mama. Was no daddy. If she learned what she learned from her mama, I could see why the daddy wasn't there. And I could see why the daddy of her kid ain't gonna be there. It is a cycle. You niggas, the only one who can stop this cycle are black men. You gotta tell everybody who does not have a child right now, do not impregnate these O's. Not only are you doing a disservice to yourself, but you're doing a disservice to your community, our reputation, everything we fought. Listen, everything we got today, who you think fought for it? Just some real ass shit. Everything we got today, who do you think fought and died for it? Your species, nigga. Black men. Yeah, I say species. I know male and female are of the same species, but nah, we different from these bitches. Our species went to war for freedom. These hoes ain't die for this shit. They ain't die for no rights. If it were up to them, we'd still be going in the back of the restaurant, nigga. We'd still be considered 3/5 of a man. We the only ones that can stop this shit. And it stops with not putting your dick in these motherfuckers. Now, these hoes done fucking came up. Some of them are getting jobs, even though they're shitty at their jobs. They're horrible at their jobs because they bring that mentality into the workplace. They bring that same type of ratchet behavior. Like society is lost for us. Black society is lost because the ratchet, wretched, treacherous bitch is everywhere. She's a lawyer. She's a judge. She's a mayor. She's a commissioner. She's a fucking in human resources, turning niggas down from jobs. Yeah. Do you think Brad? When I say Brad, I'm talking about white man. You think Brad is turning down good black men from Harvard to work in his uh uh corporation? It's a motherfucking Keisha sitting in that human resource office. and she knows how much that position pays, and she sees fucking Kareem Williams or what the fuck ever, or Dante Wright, whatever the fuck, application come up, and she's like, oh nah, nope. You know who she hires? She hires a Brad who went to who did an online course and got a degree from fucking Phoenix Academy or some shit like that. Meanwhile, you got a brother who went to Harvard or Stanford and can't get a job. Oh, Big West, what are you talking about? I'll show you. Everything I say to you, I have the proof. Okay, I'm not shit. I'm not one of the type of men to come up here and bullshit you or say something that might be true but can't back it up or never looked it up myself. That's not me. All right. So let's see. The article is black men with elite degrees. Um, overlooked for jobs. Right. Let's see. Here we go. As you see, it's highlighted. I already looked at it. Right. Still at a disadvantage. Black students who graduate right here. Black students who graduate from institutions like Harvard University are about as likely to get a well paid job as a white graduate from a less selective state university. New studies find, right? Throwing another wrench in the belief that higher education is the great equalizer, right? Blah, 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 blah. It goes into it. Okay. Right here we say, uh, okay. All right. The study, let me just read this paragraph here to you. What's this? There you go. All right. Study published by the journal Social Forces shows that while a degree from an elite university improves all applicants' chances at finding a well paid job, the ease with which those jobs are obtained is not equal for black and white students, even when they both graduate from an institution such as Harvard University. A white candidate with a degree from a highly selective university, the paper suggests, receives an employer response for every 6 resumes he or she submits. A black candidate receives a response for every 8. White candidates with degrees from less selective universities can expect to get a response every 9 resumes, while equally qualified black candidates need to submit 15. Most people would expect that if you could overcome social disadvantages and make it to Harvard, against all odds, you'd be pretty set no matter what. But this experiment finds that there are still gaps. Okay. Now, who do you think is in these human resource offices? You think it's always a fucking white lady? Be Keisha. Keisha loves sitting in an office in human resources. That's power, right? So as we're looking at this woman here, this crazy fucking Shira over here with her mommy issues, who's continuing the fucking cycle. She's stopping you from fucking getting where you need to be. Do not, do not. You gotta know how to. You gotta open your eyes, brothers. You gotta open your eyes, man. I tell my sons, be listen, don't when you in school, The loud chick, the one that's always in a dude face, the one that's always trying to fight. Don't be around her. Don't try to talk to her. Don't associate with her. As you get older, you'll be expected by social norms to protect women. Don't risk your life or freedom protecting a wild bitch. Why would you do that? If she's always prone to violence and anger and jumping in men's face, don't walk with that bitch. She's nothing but problems, right? And fellas, grown folk, you need to be able to recognize this, man. I'm talking to the brothers sitting on the fucking couch too. You sitting on a couch, you make 30, 40 grand a year. Listen, man, just because you make 30, 40 grand don't mean you deserve a bitch like that. You hear me? I don't care how much you make. You don't deserve a bitch like that. Now, we want to look at one more, see what she look crazy at. Look at this girl. Look at this girl.
So why my nasty ass cousin just gave somebody, a girl that I had a fight with, my address? Because I had posted a video on Instagram when it was like, repost y'all fights. So I had reposted my old fight, right? Only person that know about that fight, knew that was her, is my cousins in them. And, you know, just a few people that I know offhand. I know their names. So I get a message on my phone, why you posted that fight? You didn't beat me up. Who said it to you? Your cousin Marche. Then who gonna send the messages? Oh, no, bitch. Oh, no, bitch. Repeat what you said. My cousin Marche. I'm blowing down the whole family timeline. What's going on with my aunt is verified that my cousin was at work. So, but you threw my cousin in the crossfire. So I'm gonna beat you up twice. Like I said though, y'all, I'm straight. I'm good, bitch. You know me. You see what's up, bitch. You said you was at my house. I'm outside. I was outside. I'll call you back. Anyway, I'm in Lacombe, about to go get my handicapped ass uncle and come bring him by me. And a bitch come texting me, ain't this your house? Yeah, that's my motherfucking house, and I'm on my motherfucking way. I done left my handicapped uncle at the motherfucking homeless shelter, bitch. Fuck around with you hoes, bitch. I can't wait to see y'all. I can't wait to see y'all. Mo, I'm so sorry. Mo Parker, I am so sorry for leaving you, Unc. But that bitch was at my motherfucking door, Unc. She was at my motherfucking door, Unc. I'm about to go pick him up, let him pick my handicapped ass uncle up in a few. But like I said though, bitch, you ain't scaring a motherfucking thing. Don't come to my door thinking you gonna depot some shit, bitch. Cause I will pull up to in front of the door, bitch, with the car. Bitch, what's up? So why my nasty ass?
God, man. Oh my God. All right, one more, one more. One more. I gotta see this shit. Hold on. I gotta see this one. She acting crazy down here. This one right here. Let me see.
If 5 kids, if me being 22 with 5 kids is tragic,
She got 5 kids.
your mammy is tragic. Your grandma and your papa is tragic. Because didn't they have y'all parents at like a certain age, like me? And then they have like a big family like me? So everybody is tragic. Don't stop me. If 5
You see, it is tragic. They didn't have the contraceptives that we have today, darling. They didn't have the motherfucking. They didn't have education. They didn't. They were dropping out at like fucking 6th grade, 5th grade, nigga. Some of them ain't even go to school. What are you talking about? Black men died so you motherfuckers can go to school. You have 72 forms of contraceptives and preventative measures. So you having your wild ass having 5 kids is crazy and tragic because there's 5 more motherfuckers that we got to worry about in the future years. Who, who, who was the nigga that is fucking this girl, man? Oh my god.
Boy, that one thing about me, nigga, if I came up with you and you came
I'm
up,
gonna agree with you.
and you
Shut the
came
fuck up, though.
that's why your ass is so different. That's why you can't fuck with me. That's why you can't fuck with me.
No, huh, pal? Man says you can't fuck with him.
Hold up, nigga. You one of them. Boy, that one thing about me.
These are the niggas, the type of niggas that were out there making wild babies and shit. Oh man. Oh man, this shit is crazy, dog. This shit is crazy. All right. Wow.
He catch you with that baby, he could snatch him.
Okay, am I the only one lost? So she's saying, I'm trying to like comprehend what is she saying. So she's telling young mothers, do not let the baby fathers sign the birth certificate because he has rights as a father.
What the f are you talking about?
Is that what I'm hearing? That you're not fit, not saying her, but in general. What? This is why I said this is some ghetto ratchicity. This is the most ghetto selves and you're confused.
1978. We were the hottest pleasure palace in Miami. The cocaine war stopped at our entrance. Enjoy your stay.
What you really want. You don't know what you want. You don't know a good man when you see him. A lot of these women aren't good women. Y'all just out here screwing and making babies and not being responsible. You don't know what to do with yourselves and you're confused and you're upset, you're depressed, lost, crying, upset. One minute you want a family, you want a man, you want stability. The next minute you want to be outside and you want to play and you want to wear your skimpy clothes and you want to run the streets and you want to screw everybody, feel liberated and all these types of things. And then after you feel liberated, now I wish I had somebody. I want a man, I want a husband. I want to be.
You know, she's right. You know why women pick the way they pick? Your nigga pickers broke. Your software, your nigga picker software got a virus. That shit ain't been updated or something. I don't fucking know. And I'm gonna tell you why. When we had the nuclear family, mother, father in the house, right? When you would date, that nigga would come to the house. You would answer the door. He would come, he would greet you, you would let him inside, and you're gonna go up and finish getting ready. While you're getting ready, the father would introduce himself and start asking this gentleman questions. How you doing? Shake his hand. Nice to meet you. So where you from? Where you live at? How long you guys been living there? Y'all just moved there? Okay. You and my daughter go to the same school? Okay. How's school going for you? What a grade you in? Okay. How's your grades? Okay. All right. You you got any plans after high school? You just start thinking about, what you want to do. Okay. Thinking about going to college then, or a trade. Okay. You got any kids? Okay. So where you taking my daughter? Okay. You a nice guy. You wanna have a drink before you go? Right. This. Do you want to have a drink before you go? Because I want to know if you're gonna be bold enough to have a sip of fucking liquor before you take my daughter out. Right? These questions right here are gonna dictate whether or not I'm letting you take my daughter out or not. Okay? So when they used to do that back in the day, you could tell off the rip what type of nigga this is. Right? This right here is the most important part of dating. Because the father's gonna get to know this guy, his family. You know what I'm saying? He needs your address and your fucking parents' phone number. Why? Because as I'm talking to this young man, I'm gonna call your mom or your dad or whatever. And I'm gonna say, hey, how you doing? This is Mr. Big West. I got your son, what's his name? Dante here. He's taking my daughter out on a date. Just want to touch bases with you. They're gonna run by such and such and such a mall. They're gonna go to the movies. They're gonna go to dinner, whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Um, he's agreed to have her home by 11 p.m. So, are you expecting him home right after? Yeah. All right, cool. So, I'm guessing you're like 30 minutes away from here, from my house. So when he drops my daughter off at 11, he should probably be by you 11:30, 11:45. All right. All right. And if you got any questions, hit me up. And that's it, dog. But see, the fathers aren't in homes. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting. These kids aren't getting vetted. Because for her to have 5 kids by age 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, right? Or 16, 15, 14, who knows? But she got 5. So she was at minimum 17 years old or younger, right? So that means that whoever the baby daddy or daddies are, this guy should have been vetted. There's no way your teenage daughter should be getting pregnant by some dude and you let her keep the fucking baby, dog. That's going to ruin 3 people's lives. Well, 5. Your life, your wife's life, your daughter's life, that young man's life, and that baby's life. How's it ruining it? Well, it's making it extremely uncomfortable. It is making it extremely. You could run a marathon on your fucking knees, but should you? No. That's what's wrong. As a parent, you can see where that person's going. You could judge where that person's going in life because you've seen them before. You grew up with motherfuckers like that. You know what the hell they're gonna do. What the high probability of them becoming is. Father, you need to check these dudes out. See what kind of colors they wearing. They in a gang. All of that shit, man. Who is this person taking your daughter out? And even more important, black men, before you let your son go and take some chick out, you need to know where this chick live. You need to know who is over there, what set is over there. who her mother and daddy is. Do do her mother have multiple kids with multiple baby daddies? I don't want my kid dating a chick who got six or four or six other siblings by different fucking men. I don't want my kid getting wrapped up in that type of family. That's why these broads keep picking. When we say, well, women need to pick better, they can't. They can't pick better because they don't have any guidance. Men do more than pay a fucking bill, get your nails done, take you out to dinner, and all that other bullshit. Men do a hell of a lot more. So if she don't got a father in that home, she running wild, she got kid, and if she got a kid, my son damn sure ain't taking this bitch out. You're bugging. You better not even fucking buy this chick a goddamn soda, and she got kids. Teenagers, she got kids? Nope. No, that is not the one for you, Pop. So that's why niggas is choosing the wrong chick. The chicks is choosing the wrong dudes, man. You need that guidance. You need to be able to judge this chick. Show me a picture of her. Show me her fucking Instagram. Let me see what you like, bro. He shows you her Instagram. If this little bitch is twerking and all this wild shit, fight videos of her fighting, and you're not taking that bitch out, man. Hell no.
Be a wife. I want to be a cat woman. I want to be secure.
Now, uh, they've been doing studies and shit like that. About a year, 2030, 5% of women are going to be fucking lonely and without a man. I see it. I see that still on course. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Let's check this out real quick.
You got average men. Where's the average number? The median income for men, the median income for men in this country is roughly $52,000, and for black men, it's roughly 40,500. The net of it is there was $10,950 difference between what the average black man makes versus white men. For simple math, it's called $11,000. Let me show it to you. I'll show it to you. Show it to you better than I can tell you. How we doing today, people? Are we good? That's not. Let's go to blackdemographics.com. Let's do it here. So go to blackdemographics.com. I love blackdemographics.com. Great, lots of good stats. And I think it's funny to now, I'm starting to hear women starting to go against the stats now. Well, how do we know who those stats are for? They could be an agent. Wow. When you got to start beating up on the stats, you've really lost the argument.
Stats are what are used to debunk people's opinions and feelings. You could debunk. You could have your feeling. You can argue feelings. You could argue opinions, but you cannot argue or denounce facts. It's a fact. It has been proven. Right? When a person doesn't want to hear facts, statistics, research, right? When they don't want to know about that, that's because they want this debate, conversation, argument to go one way, their way, right? So he's talking about a good site that I'm about to show you called blackdemographics.com, right?
You really lost the argument. If you got to start beating up on the stats. Blackdemographics.com, population, uh, male statistics. Here we go. 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 There we go. Black men, all other men, $52,004. That's the worked full time year round, age 16 and up. $52,004. Let's call it $52,000. And for black men, it's $41,054. Sear that into your mind. Let's call it 52 and 41. 52 and 41.
I don't know if you saw at the bottom, but of that stat, 40, look all the way at the bottom, occupation type, right? Of all men in white collar jobs, 50% are in white collar jobs. 41% of black men are in white collar jobs, while 36 are in blue collar. 23% are in service occupations, right? But this blue collar and white collar, these are your plumbers, right? The blue collar are these are your plumbers, your electricians, your masons, your construction, things of that nature. Blue collar jobs, correction officers, police officers, firemen, sanitation workers, right? Those are your blue collar jobs. It's 36% of black men in blue collar jobs. All right. White collar is just that office type shit. Okay. Now, with that being said, what am I looking for? Oh, let me bring you here. New tab. All right. New tab. And you see through payroll. Click on payrolls. What I'm showing you here is the salaries, right? We're gonna go to a title. Let's say you're your train operator. Blue collar job, right? Works underground, driving the train. As you see, blue collar jobs pay very well, right? These are the salaries. And if you look in these salaries, you're not going to see many women. There are some women, but you're not going to see a lot. Okay. We haven't claimed crossed one woman yet. Terrence Omar, Willie Johnson, Jesus Christ. Here go one, Yolanda, right? Willie Johnson the third. Willie Johnson makes $41 an hour, and he came in at 193,000. Might as well say 194,000 for the year of 2023. Willie Johnson, right? The third. Now, 36% of black men are in these blue collar jobs, right? You got MTA, sanitation, NYPD, all kinds of shit like that. Fire departments, so forth and so forth, so on, right? Women are saying some horrible things about these dudes. Some of them are saying, I won't take a guy to drive a train. What's her fucking name? Ebony K. Williams, the one who said, I wouldn't date a bus driver. Bro, Motherfuckers out here making this type of money. You won't date them. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I don't know if you notice, if you know this, Ebony K. Williams got ghosted. Yeah, she was set up on a blind date by her dentist, and this man spent some time with Ebony K. Williams. And after that date, he never returned a phone call and never answered a phone call. What do you think she said or displayed on that date for those few hours that made him say, "Nah, I ain't calling this bitch back"? All right. Um, the other percentage of the men that are in the white collar jobs, I don't know how much they make. I didn't research that shit, but I'm sure with the amount of men that are in this salary range right here, I'm about to show you where we at. Check it on the salary range also from blackdemographics.com. Black men and women, what they earn, right? So I'm gonna move this here. As you go from, let's start 30 to 39. Now let's start 40 to 49. Black women, there's a million black women making 40 to 49, right? 975. As you go up in salary, black men increase in salary as black women decline in salary, right? 50 to 64, 100,000 more black men. 65 to 99, 200,000 more black men. 100,000 and over, 200 plus thousand more men. And as it goes up, so does that number for black men. I, these are the facts, right? Now, what happens is the ratchets, like the one we saw there, they don't have access to those men. They're just fucking around with these dudes that are misguided, right? 44% of black men have kids. Out of that 44, 30% are married, right? So what's left? 14%. So black women are talking about a 14% demographic of men who are currently misguided. You understand? And these are the dudes that they're having all of these babies by. 61% of black women have kids. Of that 61, 59 have them by multiple daddies. 59% of black women have children by multiple daddies. Right? These are stats that you can't argue. These are the results of the nuclear family not being as strong as it was before. And these are the products. This is what you got to do. So what black men have to do is detach from the mindset of finding a woman before you're fucking solidified financially. Don't get these chicks pregnant, bro. Don't motherfucking get married. They're leaving. Their divorce rate in the black community is 70 to 90% based off of education. Right? Women are filing for divorces. They're breaking up homes and just going wandering around, having babies by other motherfuckers, thinking that they're independent and they can do this and do that, and they're fucking up their life.
Let's call it 52 and 41. 52 and 41. 52 for white men, 41 for black men. See, there's a misconception that just because they're the largest ethnic race in this country, that they're rich. Their average white man is making $52,000 a year. The average Hispanic man makes less than the average black man. And the average Asian man earns more than the average white man. But here's the question.
And the average Indian man earns more than the average Asian man and white man. Now, here's the thing: if Hispanic men make less than black men, but black women are shitting on black men, you never see Hispanic women shitting on Hispanic men. You ever notice that? And they make less than black men on average. Hispanic women aren't shitting on Hispanic men. So what is it about these black women? Hispanics, as I recall, they weren't in slavery and had to go through Jim Crow and segregation and civil rights, and they weren't killed in mass fighting for their civil rights. Their women didn't turn on them. What is it about this black woman?
Question, ladies. The difference between what the average white man and the average black man makes is $11,000. So, black men, what black women will really have you believe is if you make $11,000 more, you can start getting submission like white men. That's all you got to do. Make 11, go get a part-time job, and you can get the submission Brad gets. Game over. Good night. Thank you guys for showing up. That's the fix. Because with just an $11,000 increase, you should get femininity, submission, cooperation, whatever you like. $11,000. 11,000. Now, ladies, do you think if the average rank and file black man really believed it was as simple as making $11,000 more, that he could approximate the get treatment of another race of men? How quickly do you think the rank and file?
Now, there's a stereotype that these chicks like to place on you, right? And you're gonna see in this call the way women think.
But today I don't. Well, tonight, I feel like women are unhappy. I hate to take it there, but I feel like it's just unfaithful men. Like, we've been through it. We've watched our mothers go through it.
Hold on. Let me ask you before you. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24.
Yes.
I think you called in talking about your mother and father and their infidelity and the issue.
No, I've never called in. This is my first time even
so
watching your live.
So at 24 years old, okay.
Yes.
Have you had anyone cheat on you?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So let me ask you, if 51% of black men are single and childless,
okay,
how can the majority of black women be cheated on?
I feel like every black woman I know has been cheated on.
Ma'am, those are numbers.
Okay.
51% of black men are single and childless. How can the majority of black women be cheated on?
Okay. Well, I didn't know the numbers. I'm just going off of, just what I know, my friends.
Yeah. The adultery, the admitted adultery rate or cheating rate by black men, I want to say it was like 28%.
Okay.
Which is pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
28%. What was the admitted adultery or cheating rate by black women?
I don't know.
What do you guess?
I'm guessing.
Now, I gotta let you know, Kev made a slight mistake. It's not 51% are single and childless. It's 56% are single and childless. That is a fact. 56% of black men are single and childless. 44% of black men have kids. Okay, out of that 44, 30 of them are married. All right.
Give us more.
Just give me a guess. I mean, I'm asking because based on your experience, black women are the victims or the recipients of cheating.
I would say about this the same then.
Right.
Okay.
24%. 4 percentage points separate them. And there are more black women than black men.
Now, here's something I need you to pay attention to. If 24% of black women have admitted to cheating, right? 28% of black men have admitted to cheating. There was also another study that revealed 70% of black women, 70% of women have a backup plan, including married women. 70% of women have a backup plan, and 24% have admitted to already cheating. You add those two numbers up, that's 94%. 94% of women have the capacity of either cheating and admitting it or having a backup plan, prepared to leave their home, leave their marriage, or cheat. 94%. 70% have backup plans, prepared to leave. 24% have admitted to cheating. All right? That's some shit for your ass. Now, when you speak on women not needing men, I want you to look at this. Cool. You don't need men. Look at this. Oh, shit. Social Security, right? This is the payout. When Kev asked the question, do you have $2.4 million to supply you for the last 20 or so years of your life? And they're like, no. He's asking that because Social Security, these women who have these human resource jobs, these service jobs, when you leave that company, they don't have a pension for you. I got a friend right now. She has 21 years working in a hospital. She's in leadership, right? Columbia Presbyterian, 22 years. Leadership roles, does not have a pension. She's 47, right? In another 20 years, 67. At 67, how much money is she going to um, be bringing in? No pension, 67. The only thing she'll get is Social Security. You know what Social Security gonna give her? $1,300. $1,300 a month. She makes 75,000 right now. So out of that 13,000, what's 13,000 divided by 12 months? Oh, 1,300 times 12 months. So she goes from 75,000 a year to 1,300 times 12 months. She goes from 75,000 a year to 15,000 a year. She doesn't have $2 million. So my friend, who's making 75K right now, barely making it, when she retires, when she can't work anymore, she's going to be subjected to $15,000 a year, 15,600. Where are you living off of 1,300 a month? 20 years from now, women. There's going to be a lot of you women eating cat food and drinking Flint, Michigan water. Stop being choosy. Stop this. Oh, he has to be 6 foot. Oh, he has to be. Women say that they don't need a man. They can do it on their own. That's not true. That's not true, man. Where's it at? This is from the Social Security website. I'm about to show you. 'Cause I tell you to look at that. I have the shit on proof. I'm not telling you something that I can't pull up. Right? Social Security website. You go right here. Earnings of women age 20 to 59 by age, race, and ethnicity. This is from 2020 to 2021. All right. We're going to go to the second one right here because this is black, not Hispanic. This one is white, not Hispanic. Right. So black. Purple's 20 to 29. We're talking about the red, 50 to 59. The majority of women in this country, ages 50 to 59, earned $41,000. Right. So that $41,000, how much are they going to get? Well, the way Social Security breaks down is they take 35 years of you working and they average it out. So if the most you made was 45,000, they'll give you 90% of that, right? So let's see here. Let me take you over here. Let's see how much the woman who made uh, 41,000 is going to get.
The first monthly Social Security
Let's go.
part of retiring in the U.S. Benefits are based on your income, the year you were born, and the age you decide to start taking money out. Here are a few case studies. These numbers assume that you will turn 62 in 2021 and had a steady income over the course of a long career. First, let's look at someone who averaged $30,000 per year. Social Security takes your top 35 earning years, adjusts them for inflation, adds them all together, then divides that number by 420, the number of months in 35 years. That gives you $2,500. Still with me? That number gives you your averaged index monthly earnings, or AIM. Simply put, it's your monthly pay for the last 35 years. There's still some math to get through. Your benefits are determined by bin points in an equation, almost like a tax bracket, but it's used to give you money back instead. The less money you've made, the higher percentage of your salary you'll get back. This is designed to help low-wage retirees. Here's how the bin points work based on your average monthly salary from before.
You heard that. The less money you made, the more you get back. The more money you made, the less you get back.
You get back 90% of your salary from the first $996. That's nearly $900. The next bend is a little trickier. You get 32% of your earnings between $996 and $6,002, which comes out to just under $500. And at $30,000, we won't have to worry about the third bend. Add those together and you get your monthly benefit of $1,377 from a $30,000 salary if you wait until your full retirement age. Now, let's run some more salaries through the bend points. If you made $35,000 per year, you can expect more than $1,500 every month in retirement. If you made $40,000 per year, you can expect more than $1,600 every month in retirement. These numbers assume a lot of variables, but give you a picture of what to expect when you retire.
So my friend, okay, she'll get, hold on.
You can go to ssa.gov to get an official estimate of your benefits and tips on what age you should retire. And don't forget, Social Security is not meant to be your sole source of income for retirement. And the bends and totals are always changing, so you'll still need to be serious about saving for retirement.
Okay, so what was that? If you made you made 30, right? That 30 is going to be 1,300, right? So the 30% is 896. And then we'll add Let me see. Hold on.
points. If you made 30.
Let me see something.
Today, John Glover, CIO of Crypto.
Can I search? Yeah. $35, $30, $40, $35. All right, 60. They got any higher than 60? Here we go. She makes 75,000, right? Here we go. Let's see.
I can't believe how sharp your grandma is at 80. How did she do it?
It was Father's Day 2000.
The first monthly Social Security check was cashed in 1940 for a grand total of about $23. Fast forward to 2019, and the average retired worker gets almost $1,500 a month from Social Security. Nearly 9 out of 10 people aged 65 and older receive Social Security benefits, making it an essential part of retiring in the U.S. Benefits are based on your income, the year you were born, and the age you decide to start taking money out. Here's a case study. If you have a traditional job making $75,000, you pay 6.2% of your salary, or almost $5,000 a year in Social Security taxes. That amount is then matched by your employer. Those numbers are straightforward. Figuring out how much you'll get back when you're ready to cash out is a different story. Let's say you just turned 62 in 2019 and your average lifetime salary was $75,000 adjusted for inflation. Social Security takes your top 35 earning years, adjusts them for inflation, adds them all together, then divides that number by 420, the number of months in 35 years. That gives you $6,250. Still with me? That figure gives you your average indexed monthly earnings, or AIME. Simply put, it's your monthly pay for the last 35 years. But there's still some math to get through. Your benefits are determined by bend points in an equation, almost like a tax bracket, but it's used to give you money instead. The less money you've made, the higher a percentage of your salary you'll get back. This is designed to help low-wage retirees. Here's how the bend points work based on your average monthly salary from before. You get back 90% of your salary from the first $926. That's over $800. The next bend is a little trickier. You get 32% of your earnings between $926 and $5,583, which comes out to just under $1,500. For the final bend, you get 15% of everything over $5,583. That equals just over $100. So now we have our number. You can expect over $2,400 in Social Security if you wait until your full retirement age. These numbers assume a lot of...
So, those who made $75,000 and retired in 2019, no pension, no nothing, they're getting $2,500 today. They get a check for $2,500 today. There are black women out here, and only 9% of black women earn $75,000 or more. Only 9%. So out of 22 million black women, those in retirement make only 9% of them. So that's what, out of 22, that's like less than 2 million. So there's still 20 million women, right? Hopefully, but there's 91% of women don't make 75,000. So today, those who are retired, they're getting a check for $2,400 that are retired. Wow, $2,400. That only covers rent in a 1-bedroom apartment. Now, depending on where you at, maybe $2,000. You got $300 left. You got $400 left. Your rent goes up 3% every year. You're single. You're not married, but you can do bad all by yourself, right? Now, let's say you took that guy, because there's a lot of women right now today who say 75,000 ain't enough for them, right? 28. Right? There's a lot of women who say 75,000 ain't enough for them, and they make 75. So you could have had, instead of $2,400 a month, you could have had $4,800 a month. Right? You guys sharing a 1-bedroom apartment, 2,000. You got $800 left. You buy food, maybe watch some fucking Netflix, cable, some shit, and that's it. You could do bad by yourself, right? You could do worse by yourself. You would actually be able to eat more. You would have another person there who could check up on your old ass, go with you to those motherfucking doctor visits. You laying in the bed, you got to put Bengay on your back, on your fucking knees. Your little silly ass fall to the fucking floor, getting up off of the toilet. You bitches are gonna be alone. You're gonna be alone. Think about that. I'm out.